I think that's really well said, because Victoria, probably the point that you're making on the medical side, my whole family's in medicine. Everybody's in medicine in my family. It's it's a toxic culture a lot
It
of
is.
times in the medical field. It's just a nasty, nasty culture. And Doc, I know you've experienced that on the hospitality and on the retail side too. It can be a really nasty culture.
Well, even when you were talking about those companies earlier, you're mentioning Apple and Google. You're mentioning companies that have culture.
Yep.
Right? They've created a culture around them. Their concerns about how their employees, even if it is just at the face value, let's give them some food, let's give them some games.
Sure.
It does make a difference,
Of
right?
course.
Mhm.
And as Victoria's talking about, a lot of the hospitals, the people that are making those budgets don't work in a hospital. They
Mhm.
never set a foot inside the hospital unless they're doing an audit, right? So they don't really care as much about what they're doing. They're just looking at bottom line. But they still don't connect the dots the proper way. And I think this is why it's so important. There is multiple sides on how this kind of connects. And like you were saying, Dr. David, you got to hire the right people. Then you got to train them properly, make sure
100%.
that they fit in, and have the idea of what's going on there. And then you have to just make sure that everyone stays happy and on board, and have a place to, figure out if there's something that's not going on right, if there's any kind of disgruntledness. How do you prevent that? How do you address it? And a lot of companies don't do that either, and that's where you see that effect.